everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys some ways to prevent pumpkins from molding, especially after you carve them. We've had a really not so pleasant time with pumpkins this year. Every time after we carve them, within a few days they become molded. You can see the mold from the inside. It's black and it's disgusting. So I did look up some ways to fix that, to prevent it, maybe make pumpkins last longer than just a few days. So I do have some methods that I'd love to share with you guys in case you guys also do pumpkin carving, especially the carving. Not so much just if you leave a pumpkin and paint it and you don't open the inside, it's not going to mold as fast, but carving it makes it so, you know, moist inside, and it ends up getting really gross. So I do have some methods that I'm going to share with you all, and brace yourselves because I have a molded pumpkin that just recently turned mold, so I'm going to be tossing that, but I'm going to show you guys what to look out for. It's not a pleasant sight. So this is our molded pumpkin. You can tell it's smushed. The inside is black. So this is our normal pumpkin where we never carved. So this is actually the pumpkin that there's a sticker on here, but this is the pumpkin I will be carving and doing the method to keep it from looking like this. So let's get started on that. All right, so I also want to share with you guys the tools that you'll be needing in order to keep your pumpkin from getting disgusting. As I just showed you, ours is very gross. So if you have a pumpkin that you don't want to look like that, here's some methods I have. So I found these online and they seem to be legit. So you do need bleach. This was super cheap. We got this from Target for $1. So nothing crazy. We got bleach. You'll definitely want some gloves because you don't want your hands smelling like bleach for hours afterwards. So I have disposable gloves that I'll be using, as well as a spray bottle and some water. Tap water's fine. I just had this because I'm outside, so it's convenient. So you want to dilute the bleach with water so it's not as strong, and mix it with the squirt bottle. There's also another option. If you don't want to use the squirt bottle, you can bathe the entire pumpkin in a like bleach water bath and just leave it there for up to 8 hours. However, I would rather just do the squirting. It's more easy and convenient for me. So what you want to do is you want to squirt the outside, the inside, and the part that you carved, all with the solution. And it really does, it lasts up to 14 days, so much longer. Ours, the pumpkin we carved, lasted 2 days before it looked like what I showed you guys. So really a big difference. So first things first. Oh, I also wanted to add, Vaseline is another option. If you do not have bleach or you choose not to use bleach, taking your gloves, of course, you want to, after you carve your pumpkin, you want to take the Vaseline and just smear it inside the pumpkin, inside the crevice of the carving that you did, and it really does make a difference with keeping the moisture held, so it lasts longer that way as well. So you could do the Vaseline if you don't have bleach at home, if you don't feel like running out and getting bleach. This is also an easier option as well. I may in fact do both just to keep my pumpkin lasting longer because I've been having horrible experiences with it. So now, before we do all that, I will be carving this small pumpkin here. I took the sticker off. This is the one I showed you guys with the stickers, but I'm going to take that off. And we're going to start going through this. And then after it's all carved, I'm not doing anything crazy. I will just be, I have a little carving kit here that I'll be using. I'm just going to make a smiley face. I'm not going to carve anything extravagant, but you guys feel free to, but I don't have lovely artistic skills to make anything crazy at the moment. So we'll begin with this, and then I'll show you guys how the magic happens when you keep it nice and mold free. Okay, so here is my lovely carved pumpkin. Of course, it's just really quick, free-handed, nothing crazy, but I just want to show you guys. So the inside, make sure you try to get it as clean as you possibly can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as all the seeds are out, and you try to scoop it out with the shovel as much as you can, then it should be fine. So this is my cute little pumpkin. We're gonna go ahead and start our solution mix, and I'll show you guys exactly what to do. So now I just wanna take my carver, and whatever I just carved out of the pumpkin, I'm just gonna scrape out some of it because there is a little bit of extra moisture in there. So we're just gonna scoop that out a little bit. So, okay, now I am going to take my squirt bottle here, and it is 1 tablespoon of bleach that you want to use per water bottle. So I'm gonna be using 1 water bottle. So I will be using 1 tablespoon of bleach, and I'm gonna actually put the water in first. And then this is, and then you'll just have to shake it a little bit to make sure, but you want to fill up the whole bottle. So, with water, that is. And then for the bleach, you just want to do 1 tablespoon, and then mix it up. So, before you go ahead and do the bleach, you will want to put gloves on because bleach leaves a terrible smell on your hands that really doesn't come off for a while. So, I do like to put the gloves on first. I recommend getting these. They're cheap and disposable, so especially because you don't want to touch the inside of the pumpkin either. I mean, it's good for sensory, but which I let my son do and he enjoys, but it is kind of gross at the same time. So I have my bleach here, and I have my 1 tablespoon. I'll be just dumping it in there and then transferring it to my little bottle over here. Okay, so next, what you wanna do is close up the bottle. Mine's a little bit full. You might not wanna put too much, like put water up to this line right here, and then the rest with bleach, because sometimes the bleach makes it overflow. And then you just wanna give it a good shake to make sure that the water dilutes the bleach so it's not too much, because it can be a very strong chemical and it's not that pleasant of a smell. So once you shake it up, you got the mixture going, you'll want to take your lovely carved pumpkin that's so beautiful before it gets disgusting, and just spray everything, you guys. So of course spray the outside, just simple. Spray, make sure you get in the crevices of the carving. And you'll definitely want to get in the inside, because I think that's where all the moisture is held, and it's very easy to become molded inside. So you'll want to squirt a lot in the inside of the pumpkin as well. And if it does look a little bit damp inside, you can definitely take a paper towel and just kind of wipe it dry so it's not too much of a moisture on the pumpkin. And you guys want to do this daily, so try to do it once a day if you remember, because that's how you keep it from molding. And you'll kind of just want to rub it all together to make sure you got all the spots. And I will be doing a 14-day update, so in 2 weeks I will show you guys this pumpkin again, and hopefully it looks as beautiful as it does now, and not like the other molded pumpkin we have that I have to toss in the garbage. So this is a great method to do to keep your pumpkins from molding. It is quite disgusting. We even went to the farm the other day and noticed that a lot of the pumpkins were just smushed, molded, and it was a horrible thing. I don't know if it's because of the weather, how hot it's been, but now it's finally cold. As you can see, I have my lovely fall scarf on, probably not the best idea while I'm carving this, but I gotta stay warm, so, and now the inside is all moist. Usually the pumpkin does suck up all the moisture, so you really don't have much to dump out from the liquid solution. And you will see it's very shiny from all the water and bleach. And if you do not want to do this method, you guys, keep in mind the Vaseline is also just as good. You'll want to wear gloves, and you'll just scoop the Vaseline and put it all inside the pumpkin as well as where you carved it, and that should do the trick as well and keep it for up to 2 weeks from molding. So I hope these tips were helpful. 'Tis the season for pumpkins, so I thought I would share with you guys. I don't know if you guys have any molded pumpkins around, but if you do carve them, then this is an awesome tip to do. And it's cheap and easy as well. So I will update you guys within 2 weeks, and hopefully we have a beautiful pumpkin still. Thank you guys for watching, and please do subscribe if you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon.